Hi, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of May 1st through May 7th, 2017. And this week we're using Stephen Farmer's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides. So the deck has been cleared. We're asking that infinite love, Creator, God, Spirit, guide and empower this message for our highest good and greatest joy. Okay, so we have Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And Mouse, you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. All right, I'm going to start with the zebra since it jumped out of the deck. And it's in the center and it feels like it's speaking the loudest right now. So it says, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And what a beautiful reminder this week. And maybe for some of us, it's tuning into what fear even is for us. Maybe take a moment to tune in, get quiet, get still, and do some self-reflection as to what you are afraid of. A lot of us might not even know what that is. So take time this week to tune into yourself, reflect, and ask yourself, what are you afraid of? And maybe you ask that question when you get real still, maybe you're in meditation or when you're in a quiet space. And maybe you're thinking, quiet space, like that doesn't ever happen. Well, try to make a quiet space, even if it's when you're going to the bathroom for 5 minutes. Just put your head in your hands and just feel into, what am I afraid of? Ask yourself that question and allow any answers to float to the surface. You don't have to try, you don't have to search, but just notice what might float up to the surface. So what are you afraid of? So we can bring some awareness this week to what we're truly running from, what we are really fearful of. And I'm hearing to talk about that. It's really tuning into what we are running from. What are we afraid of? And we're being reminded, once we bring that to our awareness, that we truly are safe and protected at all times. We have everything we need. But let's bring some awareness this week. Do some inner reflecting as to what we are truly afraid of. Okay, really sit with that. Let that sink in. What are you afraid of? And allow whatever answer or awareness to just float up. Okay? Take some time to do that this week. Maybe you're doing it right now. That would be fantastic. And going with that, we have the Wolverine reminding us that we're a lot tougher than we think we are. And you know, we're thrown a lot of things in life, and we tend to get uncomfortable in feeling, or physical feeling, mental, emotional feeling, whatever it is, but we are really pretty tough. We really can get through a lot, even if it's not pleasant. So just reminding ourselves, and you're being reminded, that you are a lot stronger than you realize, and just to settle into that truth, okay? And the mouse is reminding us and telling us that we might be overlooking some important details. So pay attention to what's going on. And as we are tuning into what we are truly running from or afraid of, okay, pay attention. Really pay attention to how you live your life. Pay attention to where you find discomfort, or what you tend to get angry at or frustrated with, or and not just with yourself but with other people. They're all signs as to a deeper thought pattern, a deeper awareness, a deeper pattern that you are living out. And we're trying to make some big transitions, and with transition we need to do the inner reflection to see and to feel into and bring new light to what we might be truly afraid of or have fear with. Okay, so pay attention to the details, and pay attention to what's going on. Okay, and that means in general too, just pay attention to what's going on, stay present. Okay, all right. We're going to pull a card from the 4 agreements. And it's be impeccable with your word. The word is the power that you have to create, is a gift that comes directly from God. So release the power of your word and realize that your word is very powerful, and to be very present and aware of what you are speaking and bringing to reality. Okay, and that is what you're speaking in your insides is what we're trying to really look at this week. What are you speaking? Realize the power of your word. And we're going to get more clarity on that power of the word when we start to get more clarity on what it is that we're running from, or what that fear is. And then we can start to change our word if we're not being impeccable, because sometimes we don't even realize we're not being impeccable with our word. Okay, and really living our truth and speaking our truth. So the word is powerful, and it's how we create. So listen to what you're creating inside, what your inner dialogue is. Listen to what you're creating externally with other people. And is that what you want to be creating? And notice as you are doing the inner reflection this week, you'll start to see how you're creating this reality that is based out of fear. Okay? And that fear is leading you into directions of not being present and not being at peace in your insides, and not just being a space of unconditional love. So just tune into that this week. Play with that energy this week and start the process. If you're only grabbing a little bit of what I'm saying, just take that little bit and play with it. Okay? Just get still. Ask what you are fearful of or afraid of, and allow anything to float to the surface. And notice if you're overlooking anything, any important details, and kind of reflect on your life. Remember, you're a lot tougher than you think you are with whatever is going on, and that you will be okay. And the power of your word is shifting and creating your reality. So as we get aware and create space in this cycle that we've been living in that's been based out of fear, we're going to create and transcend into our truth in a way that we have not been able to up to this point in our lives. So it's fantastic and amazing, and all it takes is being present and still and silent, maybe for brief moments, and tuning in, going within, going inside. It's not outside. It's not, the answer is not with somebody else or with something. The answer is all inside of you. So take some time to play with that this week. All right, we're gonna pull a card from the crystal deck. Spodumene. Fun. All right. Fun. Spodumene. Inspiration, clarity, and peace. Wonderful. Through meditation, I'm filled with divine peace. How perfect is this? Right? We're looking to meditate, get still, get quiet. And through meditation, you'll be filled with divine peace. Okay? It helps bring inspiration, clarity, which is what we're looking for as we are asking to tune into what our fears are, our deeper fears that we have not been aware of up to this point, and peace. So, yay. Awesome. Powerful, powerful. Good stuff. Okay, so I hope you have an amazing week. Mercury goes back direct on Wednesday, which means that maybe communication will be a little bit better Wednesday and after. So that's fantastic news. If you can have that in your awareness, use that as you will if you would like. All right. Have an amazing week, and I can't wait to see you next week.